So in this video, we're going to be talking about what I did to keep my supercharged C6 Corvette cool in this Texas heat. Did it work? Did it not work? Watch and find out. If you have a supercharged C6 Corvette, you already know that heat is not your friend. Heat is the enemy to these cars. They are very hard to keep cool unless you're willing to spend a whole bunch of money to get it done. Now some might say, well, if you spent 20 grand or so, or however much it is on the supercharger, why not go all the way and get the cooling done right? That is a good point. If you got monster pockets, then yeah, you should go ahead and do the whole shebang. What is the whole shebang? The whole shebang would be a shortcut do-it radiator with the Spall fan combo. It's going to run you about $1,100, and if you don't know how to install it yourself, you're going to pay someone to install it. So altogether, just for a radiator, it's going to cost you at least another 2 grand, probably even a little bit more than that. So if there's an alternative that you can do, keep your car cooler without breaking the bank even farther than what you've already done. Because let's face it, ain't nobody on here rich doing this. We spending every dime we have just to get what we got. And then you got to deal with the cooling as well. And even when you go with the do-it route, if you stick with the stock fan, you still will have issues. Ask me how I know. We have the large size do-it radiator in my C6 Corvette, but we got the stock fans. So we're still experiencing a little heat. And when I say a little heat, I'm saying in traffic, you're going to get about 234 cooling. Oil temp, that's going to be up there. Transmission, that's going to be up there. It's all going to be up there. So if you have a C6 Corvette, it's supercharged, heat is always going to be an issue, especially if you live where I live, which is in Texas. It's just going to be an issue. It'll do fine on good days. Traffic, it doesn't matter. The temperature is like 80 degrees and below, or maybe even 85 and below. You'll do perfectly fine. But the minute you get up into the 95 and 100s and you're stuck in traffic and you do not have the proper cooling on your supercharged C6 Corvette, you would know it immediately. Now, many people may be saying, I feel like I'm rambling right now, so let's just skip to the chase. If you watch my previous video, I made a video about this switch. It's called a Carlisle switch, Casper switch. Is it Casper? Carlisle? I don't know. It's one of the two. It's a switch. It's a Casper switch. Casper switch. Now, what this switch does is essentially, and this is the route that I took, you can get it at Summit. What it essentially does, it goes in between your fan and your fan module, or you may as well say the fan and the computer. You can bypass the computer and turn your fan on either low or high whenever you get ready. It's amazing. And if, let's say it's in the winter, you don't need it, then just leave it alone. Keep it in the middle. Let the computer run it. That is what's unique about this particular setup. And it's only like $89. So I've had mine hooked up for all of the summer. So in this video, this long drawn out intro video, I'm going to tell you, would I had to do it again? Would I had to do it again? Or would I just spend the money on a shorty radiator or brushless fans and call it a day? In the long run, if you have the funds, go ahead and do the fan, do it, whatever. But if you're in a pinch, do the Casper switch. You got to do the Casper switch. It's easy to install, so you're saving labor. It's $89. It's available at Summit. Just buy the Casper switch and call it a day. I've been at a red light with my switch on and saw the temperature drop 3 or 4 degrees just at a red light when I turn it on. Now if you leave the red light, turn it off. It don't matter. It works. Here's where I have mine ran. It's just a simple little ABS piece of plastic right here because that's broken off, core is old. And we got the switch right here. So as you can see, car just passed. But you can actually hear the fan is on. Fan is off. Put it in a low position. Actually, this is the high position. Turn it back off again. Now that's one of the things you got to be aware of is if you got the fan on and you come to a stop, get out, go to the store, you better remember to turn that switch off or you're going to come out to a dead car battery. So that's the one caveat about it. That is the one caveat about it. Other than that, it is a great substitution for spending $1,000 plus on a new radiator or fan. I've known people to get the shorty radiator, to get the fan, the radiator combo, the do-it radiator fan combo, and still have heating issues. It's just something about these C6s. You put an intercooler in front of them, and it's just not gonna cool your car down like you want it to do. But this is an option. You can install this easily in about a couple of hours. I love that supercharger whistle. I do love it. Anyway, so I've had it this summer. It worked well. It even worked on I even took my car in the middle of the summer on a road trip and there was a wreck. So I'm sitting here on the interstate, nowhere, nothing in sight, and I see my temperatures going up. Hit the switch. She good as gold. Dropped back down to 216. When traffic let up, turned the switch off and went on my merry way. That's the only thing. You have to be an active driver, but you really need to be an active driver anyway. Just can't get in here and run and be done with it. You always got to be checking and doing something. So that shouldn't be a big deal. Anyway, this is just a rambling video, kinda. I really hadn't done too much content lately. I've been focused on other things. It is what it is, but I did want to give you an update on how this Casper switch did this summer in Texas. I hope I made sense in this video. I don't really feel like I did.